West of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New York Giants.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 44 yards. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Nick Folk for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Giants 0.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. A play fake, and now it's Dart.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Working out of the gun is Dart. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
On the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now it's 2nd and 10. Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 34
yards.
From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Tyrone Tracy with his first carry.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on first down.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd down and 4. To the air, Dart.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Scattaboo.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Cam Scattaboo
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Giants have cut it back within a score.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Looking to put a drive together.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On play action, here's Tua. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a lot loss of 7 to bring up 4.
Formation for Atlanta.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. On the return, Austin.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Over. Honey. Get set.
They'll go play action here with Dart.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing, Dart.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost tries. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
1st down.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And even 100 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Tua. Oh, that'll be incomplete. And he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And out of bounds right around the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Shreds him with a stiff arm.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action with Dart.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That's Zach Harrison who forced his way in to drop him. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
To throw is Dart. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's second and 10.
Tua going to throw.
This pass is caught by London.
Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London as the first half is winding down.
And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this over the middle deep.
That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slip becomes even more slip if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass worked to perfection. A gain there of 30 big ones. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a toss left side for Scatteroo. Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Giants first down.
Dart going to give to Scatteroo.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
45 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now it's Tracy.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Falcons 20, Giants 14.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So the incomplete pass here, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Robinson up the middle. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Atlanta.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 3 quarters have come and gone.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Tua on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Looking to pass. Tua. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing his dart. Complete. It's Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw, dart. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36.
16 yards.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the
To throw,
36-yard
dart.
line.
Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
3 more yards. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Flushed out right. This is caught. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws it.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is down to 2.
here's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught by Pitts. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 26 yards. And a Falcon first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. To throw is Tua. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Now Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance going for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Falcons 29. Giants 21.
Folk out there now to kick this one off.
For Atlanta.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Set. 3-18, set.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Back to throw is Tua. That one downfield for Dotson.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
So a win here for the Falcons, and it was a strong performance by Tua that helped lead the way.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the
Diamond shining on my grill like a flashlight. If you watching me, you wrong. Need to get your cash right. No, little boy, you wrong. You get caught, you get life. And if it's gas, catch you sleeping, you get high price to go viral for that Instagram. Car beam, take your life in an instant, man. Round Swiss cheese, mama, whole residence. And you right here riding in the hood like the president. Need to repent, cause you bound to get dealt with. Little cousin gang, damn, man, he felt it. 50 guys, 50, you gon' need some help quick. Not breaking bread with your brothers, very selfish.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set with you for some football. That is Ben Sauls, who has the ball on the tee. And off we go from East Rutherford. And they'll be set up well. Has the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Dotson, the man in motion. From the gun, here's Tua. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain there of 15. First down, Atlanta.
First down, Falcons.
On the give, it's Robinson. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. Second one, they're not conceding anything. Make it third and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop from no game.
He is going to have that Falcons first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Play fake to Robinson. Now it's Tua. He'll get this to Hooper, left side. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes it.
And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, Move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Third and long. Here's Tua. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
And the Falcons first down.
To throw is Tua. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Brian Burns. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Tua. That's caught right side. It's London. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 14, but it's now
a lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Bijan Robinson into the end zone for Atlanta. Touchdown for the Falcons. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They finally get a chance to go on offense with a 1st and 10. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop them in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Dart. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
By the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Pass was intended for Kyle Pitts. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. In a run, out of the gun, here comes Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They face second down, 8 yards to go. A shotgun snap for Tua. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 14. Giants nothing. Nick Folk to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gipson.
Xavier Gipson on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set. You're good. Set.
On 1st down, Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Throwing again, Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Alert, Panther. Hey, Georgia.
Dart gonna throw it again. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Giants.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Falcons 14, Giants 7.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dotson, the man in motion. On first down, Tagovailoa. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield.
Second and 10.
It's second down.
3-yard line.
Tua gonna throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
20. First down, Atlanta.
Again, it's Tua. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Good start to this drive so far. Another first and 10. Throwing again, it's Tua. He'll take a shot down the field. And the Giants will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On first and 10 here. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. You want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get across the 5. That's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6.
Take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Into the hands of Juju. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Set.
Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Gibson now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Now Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Well, maybe the second half spark they needed to get back into this one. First play of the quarter is a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Dart. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the
A carry here for Tracy. And on that first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will score! Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. J.D. Bertrand getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. 2nd and long coming up.
Set. Reset.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Tracy. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Giants will even their score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play fake to Robinson. Now it's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Targeted Drake London that time. See what they have for 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1.
Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
On 2nd down, Dart. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, so that's an important kick right there. In a game here late, you go ahead, you send your kicker out there to take the lead, and now all eyes turn to your defense. Can they get out there and get a stop and come away with this win?
Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now it's Tua. Yeah, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
5-yard line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. You'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout to break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Oh, he pulled this. Yep, he missed it wide to the left. It is no good, and they are unable to unlock that extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's 2. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Tua. Short throw taken by Pitts. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing on 3rd down. Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Tagovailoa sack. A loss of 9 yards, and it's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
1st down.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here's 2nd down.
Reader brought it down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up.
And 8 yards to go.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now, on 2nd and long.
Loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Tua going to throw. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.